Hi, my name is Miles Kalbach, and I created the Claymation promo for CBS's show Ghost Whisperer. The producers of Ghost Whisperer wanted me to take you behind the scenes and show you exactly how I work. Since claymation is such a lengthy process, you need a type of clay that won't dry out and crack like standard clay would. So I use a type of clay called Sculpey. Sculpey is an oven-baked clay, which means it stays soft and malleable until you bake it in the oven. So I just don't bake it in the oven, and it stays soft for me for the entire duration of the shooting process.
Here's a time-lapse clip of a portion of the actual production. On the left side you can see the digital video camera that I used. I have that connected straight into my computer where I run the program iStopMotion. iStopMotion allows me to collect still images from the digital camera. The way claymation works is actually fairly simple. You start with a model on your stage, and you take a still image. Then you go in with your hands, you physically move the model a little bit, take your hands away, and take another still image. This process is repeated to the point of absolute insanity. In the end, you have a very long string of individual still photos of the model. Each photo is a little bit different than the last. When these photos are aligned on a timeline and played at a very fast pace, it creates the illusion of motion picture. And since your hands are never in the shot when you take a picture, it looks like the clay is moving on its own. Now you can see that I've begun moving the entire stage after each shot. This is the way I create the illusion of camera movement. See, the camera itself actually never moves. It always stays in that taped square on the floor. This way it always stays in the same place in relation to the light. By moving the entire stage and everything on it, it creates the illusion that the camera is what's actually in motion. Now this piece was shot at a frame rate of 15 frames per second. What that means is when you're watching the video, what you're seeing with each passing second is actually 15 still images of the model on the stage, played back very fast. The entire clip is comprised of around 600 individual photos, and it took me a good 4 solid weeks to create the entire thing. What you've seen here in this time-lapse clip is about 5 hours worth of work. And here's the portion of the animation that was created during that 5 hours.
That's it. Less than 3 seconds. Which is exactly why there's so few feature-length stop-motion films. Anyway, that's all I have. Hopefully this helps give you a slightly better understanding of what claymation is. I want to thank Ghost Whisperer for the opportunity and remind you to check out Ghost Whisperer Friday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. I'll catch you out there on the web.
I didn't have much to say, then again, shut that down. I didn't back off the day, then again, wasn't